So I'm gonna talk about a few topics, and then I'm gonna make it all make sense in the end. Most people can't tell the difference between UFC and MMA. They think they are one and the same. The UFC is an organization. MMA is a sport, mixed martial arts. You combine multiple martial arts to create one art called MMA. The UFC is a organization or a fight league, just like Pride, etc. So it's a organization. So when comparing boxing to MMA, we are having a different conversation than comparing boxing to UFC. If we're comparing boxing to UFC, then we are comparing the organizations of the two. If we're comparing boxing to MMA, we are solely comparing the combat sport. Get it? Got it? Okay. So Jaqueen Buckley and Terrence Crawford get into it because Terrence Crawford believes boxing is better than UFC. Let's be very clear. Boxing as an organization is definitely better than the UFC as an organization. Everybody eats in boxing. The sanctioning bodies, the promoters, and the fighters. And there's the Muhammad Ali Act. You aren't hiding numbers from anybody. Everybody understands how much money events generate. You aren't hiding the numbers. You aren't hiding the money. So when negotiating, it's more fair for the fighters or the people in the rosters of boxing than it is than the fighters on the rosters of the UFC. They are more enslaved contracts. And this is solely due to boxing having a longer history than the UFC. So they went through those same bumps that the UFC is going through right now. They developed the Muhammad Ali Act, something Dana White is trying to take away coming to boxing. So the Dana White is even coming to boxing. So when you're saying what is better, which organization, the UFC or boxing, really consider Dana White is coming to boxing. Really consider boxing has a longer history. Really consider the American public is still attached more so to boxing than the UFC. Really consider boxing is generating more money than the UFC, and really consider the fighters get paid more fairly and are treated more fairly in boxing than in the UFC. Now, when we're talking about MMA versus boxing, yes, an MMA fighter can kill a boxer. Yes, you want to train MMA over boxing if you want to be a better boxer, but those are two totally different conversations. And some people can't have one without the other.